Tell me your true ghost story that terrified you into believing. These experiences terrified me as a child and cemented a view that something else goes on in this world which we do not understand. It is impossible to say whether these experiences were a delusion, though. When I was around 8 years old, I lived with my parents in a 3-bedroom detached house, in a small town. One night, I remember waking up in what I assume were the early hours between 1 and 4 p.m., feeling compelled to get out of bed and open the curtain of my double-bedroom window. I saw a typical gray alien face flitting around outside my window. I remember screaming, then nothing else. Shortly after, I began experiencing night terrors. I recall waking up screaming, sitting upright. I must have been making a lot of noise as my parents were attending me in short order. This happened around a dozen times. From then, I was terrified of going to sleep in my bedroom alone. I would hear a noise like someone sweeping down the hallway every night. I knew my parents were downstairs and it wasn't them. I would dream that ghostly statues were floating up and down the staircase, then stopping in my doorway and staring at me. One night like this, I felt so terrified that I leapt out of bed. For some reason that I can't recall, I opened a drawer in my room to grab something, perhaps some socks or a teddy to bring with me, when I swear the drawer shut by itself. After more years of this, around the age of 11, my parents sent me to a sleep therapist, as I was so disturbed at bedtime. My time with the therapist was brief, and as I started to get older I managed to kind of put these experiences to the back of my mind. My next memorable experience of something that scared me which I could not explain did not occur until I was around 18.